right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Take this in, back at the 16. Very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
They'll send a man in motion left. On play action, Shador. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Again, and here's Johnson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third, they need 8.
Here we go, here we go. County Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Regular. 180.
On play action, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is T.J. Watt getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Second down throw from Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Pistol. Yep. 180. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, alert him. 180. Run. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Real.
On the handoff, it's Irving. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on
2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8.
Kings. 180. Kings. What's that?
Now Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Pistol. 180. Up. Done.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
20.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, We hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12. To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with yard.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. That'll give him 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On the ground, it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18. 5 here. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, alert 33. Set. Start.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 7. It's
TJ time here in this first half. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Go.
Now it's Sanders. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That screen goes for 12. And that's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Ready. Stretch the Eagles. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 25
Austin
yards.
brought in motion.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Play action, it's Sanders. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Sebastian Joseph Day in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Shador. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Ickey Manwari is there to make the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Irving. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 7. Throwing is Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Andrews. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180! Run.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
They'll run Johnson, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the gun on third down, Sanders.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Good. 180. Real. Watch out.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Step. 180. Kings. Stop.
Now Mayfield. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They'll go. Mayfield. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready?
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Steelers first
Go!
down.
Back up. 77. Ready?
On first down, right back to Johnson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one complete to Washington. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Come on,
It's a
come
gain
on.
of 17 yards.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Ready up.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9.
Ready?
Second and 9.
They go play action with Sanders. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Have to get this to the 20.
19.
Here's third down. Now, Sanders. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. Set.
Now, Shador. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. To throw again is Sanders. That is caught, side of the end zone. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year.
His kick is good.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were the guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
On play action, Mayfield. Moving left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Holds it 7. Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 24-yard line.
Hurry, hurry!
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A give. This is Irving. Ooh. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
A gain there of 11. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
A gain of 2.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
180! Done!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert! What's up?
On 4th down, Mayfield. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hurry, hurry! Kings, Kings, Kings! What's that?
They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
180! What's that?
Throwing is Baker. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
They go play action with Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
180! Hurry, hurry! Regular, regular, regular! What's that?
Mayfield. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving.
Brings up 2nd.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up, up! 180! Done!
To throw is Mayfield. Moving to his right, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. T.J. Watt, he gets in for the sack, and it's going to push him up the career leaderboard. moves past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141 and a half. He'll look underneath here for Irving. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Let's go. 70 Timber.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's out wide to Warren. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
19. Ready, go.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
King. Alert. Hey, alert 33. Run. Point it right. Watch.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Seven Pirates.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Sanders pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so In this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Set. 180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Real. Stop.
On second down, Baker. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
What's up?
Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it... run. And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
180. Kings. Done. What's up?
Oh, and now movement up front, trying to get the defense to jump. One of the offensive linemen moved instead. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the jump. 6, 10. 9.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down here, Sanders. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Metcalf, the motion man. Sanders, little pop pass here. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Shedeur. This one complete to Washington. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with a turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's It's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 19 touch, 19, 18, 5 in. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Shedeur on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Warriors 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On second down, Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the Steelers' first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Metcalf, the motion man.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 for the first down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing again is Sanders. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Cup 60, Cup 60. Let's go.
To throw again is Sanders. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. Again, it's Sanders. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards. Sanders going to throw again. Got his man, and the Steelers are going to... They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
On play action, Mayfield pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Kings! What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. We'll need to pick it up on 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Run. Regular. 180. Point it right. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8.
180. Alert. Pistol.
They'll go. Mayfield. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.